What's going on, wrestling family? Welcome back to the channel. Now, apparently, CM Punk has some things to say about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, and it's going to be really bad for him. It's going to be really good for us, though. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into this.
Where are you going to sign? And I feel fortunate that I get to take this journey with y'all because I'm partly going to leave it up to you.
No, you're not. You figured it out already, but it's all good.
So do you want me to sign and be a Monday Night Raw superstar?
Maybe.
I can't hear you. Did you want me to sign to be Friday Night Smackdown exclusive?
Maybe. I got to get that shirt, though. I like it. Really quick, guys, before he continues, let me ask you guys a question. Let me know in the comment section. If you had the choice to have CM Punk on SmackDown or Raw, where would you put him? I'm kind of in the middle, but more leaning towards Raw, only because we just saw Randy Orton sign to SmackDown. So it's only right for CM Punk to sign a Raw. And for those two guys to be on like a SmackDown versus Raw poster or something like that, it'd be like the most ruthless aggression thing of all time, but one of the greatest red versus blue situations as far as covers go since Pokemon Red and Blue, Charizard and Blastoise. OGs, what up? But anyways, but for him to sign to SmackDown, but only makes sense because I feel like Raw, as far as main eventers, are kind of top heavy. SmackDown needs a little bit of help on their end, but it's like, who would he face over there? Who would he feud with? Because we got Randy Orton already feuding with, I don't know, the Bloodline. So what would CM Punk do over there? But for me, I'd say Raw. What do you guys think?
You want me to throw 29 other superstars over the top rope and climb this turnbuckle and
I say it.
WrestleMania?
WrestleMania? Yeah, no, I think he should. Have a match against Seth. That would be dope. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk.
An old friend of mine that welcomed me back home with open arms famously likes to come out here and say, "What do you guys want to talk about?" And I'm famous for talking. It's kind of what I do, but I also have been listening. And I hear there's a few people that are a little bit upset. They don't like the happy-go-lucky CM Punk. They don't like the CM Punk that says, "Hey, I love you guys.
Seth Rollins.
I'm home, and I'm glad to be home." So I listen, and I hear, and I understand that. So allow me to turn this up to 11. Allow me to be that spicy CM Punk you all know and love.
Oh, it's about to be bad for somebody.
Allow me to get comfortable at home. This is me putting my feet up on the couch, and my feet got a lot of mud all over them, ladies and gentlemen.
Rick James, Jay Spell skit.
Want to talk about? It's who do you want me to talk about?
You letting the audience decide? It's like a game show. It's crazy. I like it though. If anybody says Tony Khan, escort him out, please.
You want me to talk about Cody Rhodes? I could tell you some stories.
Nah, don't do that to the Super Saiyan Pastor, man.
Or do you want
Cody's
me to
chilling.
talk about somebody who's not here? By the sounds of it, somebody who's never here.
Uh-oh.
Roman Reigns.
Uh-oh. All right, let's do it.
Tribal Chief, I acknowledge you. Congratulations on all your success. Don't forget who the OG Paul Heyman guy is.
Oh, man.
Don't forget that he was my wise man first.
Oh, come on, man.
Now, Roman might not be here, but his cousins are.
Okay. So he's probably about to go into the cousins. Let me just say this before we get into this. All right. I'm a CM Punk fan, guys. Okay. I want to just put that out there first. And some of you guys may not like what I have to say. Although he did say, hey, remember that I'm the first OG Paul Heyman guy. That was a treat for us who've been watching wrestling for a long time. And we love those type of moments. But my problem with this is the part when he said he was my wise man first. Why did he go that route? He sounds like this is like Brandy and Monica, the boy is mine. Like he's the first ex-wife telling the fifth wife, that's the current wife at this time, like, hey, you got to remember, he was my husband 15 years ago. But it's like, who cares? That was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? When you, not the part that he's saying he's the OG Paul Heyman guy. When he said he's this wise man first, he didn't have to follow it up with that. He could have said something like, hey, something to the degree basically saying, you know, although Paul Heyman was my wise man, but I didn't need I was the best of my career with him and without him. Can you say the same? And that would have been something that would have hit hard, because we all know when it came to Roman Reigns, when it comes to Roman Reigns, a lot of people didn't like him up until he became the tribal chief, and more likely when he had a Paul Heyman at his side. So that would have been a great shot, man. CM Punk missed the moment. But anyway, he's doing a good job so far, man. I'm happy he's back. I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but dang, he really could have drove that home. But I guess maybe he's saving it for when they actually have a feud with one another, then he can bring that up. So I guess he can save it for later.
Solo, big tough son of a gun that I don't know, but I'm familiar with his cousin, Jimmy Uso. By the way, shout out to main event Jey Uso, who's over on Monday Night Raw. I see you, Uso. These are the things that I have to wrestle with. Do I want to go to Monday Night Raw and hang out with Jey Uso? Or do I want to stay here on Smackdown and scrap with Jimmy Uso? But if I scrap with Jimmy Uso, holy gosh, he's got a lot of cousins.
No, he right about that. He is right about that. If you scrap with Jimmy Uso and the cousins come out of the woodwork, it'll look like World War Z at CM Punk's house. Like, it'll look crazy, bro.
I'm talking like endless Samoans, right?
Yes, endless, unlimited,
so if I scrap with him,
bottomless.
I'm gonna need backup.
Wait, that sounds crazy.
Tag team action tonight. Can I trust a guy who I have history with, who hears voices in his head? Can I tag with Randy Orton? I don't know. Are we going to get along? Are we not going to get along? It'll probably be entertaining either way, right? One guy I'm pretty positive that would tag with me is Randy's partner tonight, and his name is...
Hey, Night, yeah.
Yeah.
I love what they're doing with LA right now, man.
Who else?
Something's got to come out of that with him and Randy.
Someone said Kevin Owens.
Dang, that's random. Why would they bring up KO?
Kevin Owens, that'd be interesting, right? Can I tag with Kevin Owens? Maybe I can fight Kevin Owens. Let's pump the brakes on that one just for a second. Kevin's a little bit prickly, and I mean to say is that him and I are probably too much alike. And I don't know who would feel comfortable working with somebody who randomly just punches people in the face backstage.
Why would he bring that up? This dude is crazy, man.
It's 2023, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't be doing stuff like that. That's insane.
He's crazy, man. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. He couldn't go without taking a shot. He just couldn't.
Happy to see CM Punk, even JBL.
JBL. Oh, you guys know how much I do not like JBL, bro. I told you guys in my last video, when it comes to the only thing I like with JBL on it is headphones and speakers. I never got into the JBL like fandom and people who like this run. I loved him as Bradshaw when he's a part of the Acolytes. I loved him. Coastline from Hell, all of that stuff. APA, loved all that stuff. But when he became the JBL, when he became Doug Dimmadome, is that what Doug Dimmadome? When he became Doug Dimmadome and started riding in the limousines and stuff, I just couldn't rock with it, man. I don't know. It's just weird to me, man.
Please welcome me back with open arms. Except for that one guy. There's always that one bad apple that spoils the bunch, am I right? but I'm not going to put any stock in anything he has to say, and it's not because of his whiny voice. It's because he's not even the man in his own household.
Oh, but we heard this before though. Somebody, okay, I hate being like this, but with CM Punk, man, my expectation when he's going in on people is kind of high because, like, from what I remember from him, he usually hit people with new stuff. But even though this is dope that he said this, it's kind of something that we kind of heard a lot of times when people have feuds with Seth Rollins early in the year, saying that he doesn't wear the pants in his relationship, that Becky Lynch is the man. But if I found out that CM Punk was like freestyling all of this, you know what? Nothing I can say. But you know what? Again, I'm still happy CM Punk is back, man. I can't knock that.
It's about all he's got is that song. Keep it up.
He said all he got is that song. Keep it up.
Oh yeah, we're having fun, and I'm so glad to be back home on this journey with y'all.
I'm actually happy CM is back. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is crazy. It's so nostalgic.
Exactly where I sign on Monday night, and I'm here to listen to y'all, and I've heard y'all. I'm here to listen to Nick Aldis. Over the weekend, I got a phone call scheduled with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
You ain't signing the NXT, bro. Come on now.
I'm gonna talk to him about NXT, and then on Monday night in Cleveland, I'm gonna hear what Adam Pearce has to say. And I promise you, I will make my decision then. Almost 10 years to the day in the same town I walked out of this place in. All the men that I have mentioned today have one glaring, painful thing in common, and that's CM Punk is back, and I am the monkey wrench in their future plans and their future goals.
He ain't lying about that.
Everybody wanting to talk about finishing their story. I'm back to finish what I started. And Monday night, I put pen to paper and begin my journey of finishing my story. And that means one thing: main eventing WrestleMania.
It's happening, guys. It's happening. Him versus Seth Rollins, main event WrestleMania. I think we all already kind of knew that was going to happen, but I love to hear the confirmation. Mic drop's pretty dope. But I will say this, guys. I absolutely love this. I love that he went back to doing this. I know last week I said that on his first promo, I didn't expect him to come out and just start taking shots at like AEW and all these kind of things. And I'm kind of glad he didn't, because I didn't want it to start off that way. Now it's easing up to this, and I think it's great. CM Punk being back, Randy Orton being back, seeing these guys doing their thing is absolutely fantastic. But anyway, at the end of the day, I don't know if you should expect him to sign a SmackDown on Raw on Monday. Let's see what happens there, because I kind of wanted to go to SmackDown next week to see him kind of give, on the mic, because I never really got to see him do that in person. And when I was a kid, I was like, you know what, when I get an opportunity, when I can afford it, I'll go to as many football games for my favorite team, which is the Los Angeles Rams, and I'll go to as many wrestling shows as possible. And, this is the opportunity to do so. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. Welcome back to my reaction videos. I'm happy that I get to do this again. Salute, peace, have a good day.